Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a video. And today I'm gonna be showing you guys. We're not showing you. I'll be reacting to every pub ever by Gron. Now, Gron is an Australian dude. I've seen like one of his videos. I think it's the Coles one I saw. And yeah, he's gonna be talking to you guys about the pub and how accents. Most of his videos are quite funny. So yeah, the first video I saw about him was KFC. So, if you guys want to see the KFC one, drop a like on this video and I'll do it. Okay? Enjoy.
Yeah, mate, the Aussie pub. A weird House of Mirrors style building where instead of mirrors being mounted in every possible direction, it's 75-inch LCD TV screens playing 4 different CGI horse races at once. I've only got 2 eyes, mate. What the fuck do I need 4 different angles of the same fake horse race for? It's not even happening.
Yeah, like, why would you show a horse race if it's not even happening? Like, would you say something that's actually happening? Like, who cares about it if it's just not happening? Like, who cares? I agree with this dude.
I could just close my eyes and imagine 6 horses running around in a fucking circle. I'm getting the same experience.
Not really.
I'm just in here trying to sing some piss and have a feed with the boys, and we can't even do that without moving 37,000 fucking Keno brochures and pamphlets out of the way while a bunch of those stupid little half pencils that have never got any fucking lead in them roll around the joint. And the whole time this is going on, there's been some bloke in the corner of the room who can't sing doing fucking Shannon Noll covers on an out-of-tune acoustic guitar. Let's face it, mate, not once has live music ever made a trip to the pub more enjoyable. It is almost always an objectively worse experience than if someone was just stood in the middle of the room playing Shannon Noll MP3 files off their phone. We're in here trying to eat our $37.50 chicken palmies off our fucking laps, and we got Brian from HR in the corner talking about, ooh, I've got a big black shiny car, you know? Fuck off. No wonder there's so many punch-ups in these places. It's like it's designed from the ground up to be as aggravating as possible. Add the alcohol in and the fact that everyone in here is losing money, and you can start to see why some people think of the pub as a pretty daunting place. But honestly, once you realise that every pub is made up of the same areas filled with the same kinds of people, it becomes a little bit easier to navigate. Blokes in high-vis, one of your major groups of people you're going to see down here, mate. And you'll notice I didn't refer to these blokes as tradies, and that's because half the time they're not. They're just random blokes who insist on wearing fluorescent yellow clothing.
Yeah. People think that, people think if they put on a yellow shirt or orange shirt, people think they're like construction workers or like, real hard worker. There's someone who goes out to work every day, works really hard with their job. But some of them put on just think because it looks like they're cool, you know. Wearing one does not mean you're cool, alright? It means you're just trying to act cool, right? It's not how it works. If you want to be cool, you gotta act the part. So you gotta do the part as well as dress for it, alright? You can't just put it on because you want to, alright? I go to Target and I see the exact same fucking things. Like, Jesus. I see shirts on the rack for that.
For some reason. It's like some sort of advanced social camouflage, you know, with it on, he's a contributing member of society, a real hard worker. You take it away and he's just a bloke with no teeth.
That's what I just said. I haven't seen this video before. That's the first time I did see the thumbnail of this video. I didn't watch it because I want to show you guys a react to it. But that's exactly what I just said.
Really, the only way to tell if someone's a tradie or not is by watching them leave. If they stumble out across the car park and into the work ute, they're heading to the job site. If they stumble out across the car park and jump on the pushy, they're heading to the job site, but to rip copper wire out of the walls while no one's looking. Meat tray.
Doesn't make sense. Going to the work ute doesn't mean you go to the job. Does not mean anything like that. It looks like a bit you could not be cooking at home, you know.
Raffle, meat tray raffle, $1 ticket for some meat of some description.
Oh, yep, the old meat tray, that's a classic. Just what everyone wants when they're coming out of the pub at 4 a.m, having to carry a big tray of warm, cold sausages home with them. I mean, even if you win, you lose, mate. The true embodiment of the phrase suffering from success. And speaking of suffering, mate, that brings us to the gaming room, which is where you can always find that one bloke fresh off the bus, back from the mines, floating around the room playing 15 different machines at once. One knee on the stool at all times, he'll pump $250 into each machine, eventually win $1,500.
I don't gamble, it's a waste of money off us. All the games are fucking rigged.
Of one of them.
It's like 1 out of 100% chance of winning.
and just pretend the 7,500 he's pumped into the rest of the room never happened. But it's as they say, mate, a fool and their money are easily parted. And there are no bigger fools in the world than whoever designed...
If you're wondering why they're rigged, because the company is all about making money. That's why it's mostly rigged. But there is a chance, it is possible to win, but I wouldn't do it because you're not going to win all the time. It's going to be like, if you like, some people get poor and live on the street because they waste all their money on gambling, and their job isn't enough to pay off everything. So I'd rather just save the money and then use it on gambling.
On this. I was having a read, and turns out, right, if I write down 10 numbers on...
Especially with the cost of living now, it's really expensive, so you gotta save money, bro. So I'm saying every dollar you can.
this little sheet, hand it in, and then those numbers show up on the screen inside, I get a bunch of free money, and way more than I would ever win on the pokies. So I was thinking, right, what if there was a way for me to force one of the TVs in there to display my numbers? Check this out, mate. It's one of them bloody Yahoo Chromecast bastards. I plug this in, it'll take over the feed and let me display anything I want on those TVs. I think you can see where I'm going with this, mate. All I need to do now is... Oh,
hey, mate. Anyway, we can get in on this too or what? Yeah. Oh, come on, mate.
Alrighty, boys. Operation Keno Life Hack is a go. You ready, Davo?
Yeah, mate.
Chris?
Yeah, mate.
Alright, let's hit it.
Yeah, you call me. You got the fucking doing. You call me.
Alright, Davo, tick it now.
This is my time.
Alright, boys. Yahoo's in. Alrighty, boys. Now, if this all works out, the next numbers on the board should be ours, eh? Fingers crossed. Time to go get our fucking money, boys.
Yeah, sorry, mate. Nothing on the system here.
Yeah, but it come up on the screens out there.
Mate,
though.
I fucking saw it.
The numbers.
I did.
Yeah, but if it's not on the system, mate, we can't pay it out, you know, because people can tamper with the screens in there, you know, plug stuff into them, put whatever they want up there, you know.
Right, yeah, okay, very interesting, mate. Yeah, it's very interesting because...
Oh, so I don't know the KFC one. Yeah, well, I'll save that for another video. Yeah, it's very hilarious. Good fucking kids, mate. So yeah, as you see, he's Australian, and yeah, the first Aussie pub, how Aussie pub is usually the only pub that I don't know, the only pub that I know doesn't do it is the non-Irish pub that doesn't have pokies. It's just food and drinks, that's it. But I know most my friends have told me, like, not everybody, but some friends have told me that most people are I got told by some of my mates, most strip clubs have pokies too, so yeah, I've been told that. So yeah, so I guess watch this video if you guys have, leave a like, subscribe, and also so as I said in the last reaction, I've noticed that these videos get like a lot of views. So if everyone can subscribe that sees these videos, if everyone can subscribe, that'd be greatly appreciated. And let's give it 200. I've been on 100 for so long. Let's hit 200. Peace.